Hi, and welcome to a special weekend thrifting challenge. I made this one because the boutique I sell my items at is turning 3 this weekend, and I thought it would be fun to do a little weekend challenge. So let's get started. So I wanted to do a special weekend thrifting challenge when I heard that the queen bee was turning 3. So I looked on Pinterest for some cute birthday bee themes, and the So Sweet 2B3 came up, and I was like, that's perfect. So I went with that for the name of the thrifting challenge. Here is my project list. The first prompt is stripes. The second prompt is hive. The third prompt is a birthday celebration. And the last prompt is a set of 3 because Queen Bee is turning 3. So here I have the participation checklist. Once again, I'm trying to upcycle items. My finished project can't be anything made from solely things I bought from the store. Bonus, I'm going to try to use the same color palette for all 4 of my projects. Keep track of how much I spent and share some inspiration. That I probably won't do over the weekend, but if you guys have any inspiration, please share. And if you do choose to participate and give it a try, here's some hashtags you guys can use in your postings, or you can tag me at DIYit or Buyit. All right, time to start planning the projects. So I'm gonna head on over to Pinterest. And here on Pinterest, I have my So Sweet to Be 3 board, and each prompt has its own little section. So we'll look at the stripes one first and get some ideas. So part of the stripes, bees just have stripes. So technically any bee themed craft will fit this prompt. So these all have striped bees on them. Here's a whole 70 bumblebee crafts. I know this is Dollar Tree, but you can probably thrift some of these items. And then here is a really cute, oh goodness, what do you call it? A baby mobile, but just something you can hang. It's got cute little striped bees on that. Here are some actual striped projects. They made a table runner, another version of a table runner. And then here we have some mason jars that have been painted and used as vases. And then this one's just 26 striped projects, which I do like these. Painting stripes can be tricky, but that would be cool too. So here are the ideas for stripes. And I'm kind of torn because I have a lot of fabric scraps, so I was thinking of doing like a table runner or something like that, but I also like these painted trays and boxes. So honestly, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do for stripes. I'll just see what I can find and go from there. Okay, now let's look at our second prompt, which is hive, and see what we got here. Here is a really cute wind chime, and then they stuck a beehive on top of one. So if you can thrift a wind chime, and then you can make that beehive maybe with an old pot and some rope, that would be really cute. Here they took a terracotta pot, and it looks like a fishbowl, and it says welcome to our hive, and you could put candy in that dish. That would be fun. I thought this was cute. They crocheted a little honeycomb and turned it into a tic-tac-toe game. And then here they just decorated a honeycomb wood piece. Sometimes you can find these things at the thrift store, so if you do, that would be a fun way to redecorate it. More crocheting. I like this purse where they made like a hive pattern on the purse with some bees. Here's another example of that, a different version. And then here's a wall hanging. They used a stick from the yard. So if you're into crocheting, these might be some fun projects for this prompt. Here, this is similar to the butterfly bath I did for my Mother's Day gifts. But this is for bees, and you can paint your terracotta pots to match the bee theme. Here is a homemade bee hotel with a mug. If you're into embroidery, that's a cute little pattern to do like a honeycomb pattern on your piece. I like this where they took a lantern and put bees on it. That's cute. More crocheting. You can tell I like to crochet. Here is a quilting and an embroidery. I thought this would be a really pretty piece to hang on the wall, or I guess it could be used as a placemat or something as a centerpiece to put your stuff on. I don't know, but I thought that was cool looking. Here are some nested boxes, and they just, as you can see, put different things in each little box. It's cute for wall decorations. And then here is some metal work, and I just like that it's a little different than the other options that I'm used to working with. So if you're into that, you could do that. So from my project, in a previous video I'd shown you I bought these nesting boxes from the thrift store. There was a set of 3, and they're honeycomb shaped. So I'm working on those. So I'll do something similar to this project. Okay, let's head over and look for the third prompt, which is birthday celebration. So any little thing you could think of for a birthday, decorations, centerpieces, party favors, I think those could all be used for this prompt. So I like this centerpiece. It looks like they took popsicle sticks and turned it into a little honeycomb pattern, and they use that as their centerpiece, which is great. Here they took a terracotta pot and painted it to look like Winnie the Pooh's honey pot, and I thought that was cute. You could use that to put your party favors in. I like this little banner, with little bees on it. Making seed bombs as a party favor because we want to attract, here's another one, bees, and so you could put seeds in there that are good for pollinators. Another popsicle stick beehive, but this one is a stand that you can put things on. Probably nothing heavy, but it could be a really cute food display. This is similar to the lantern, but I think they took a balloon and some tissue paper, and it's kind of, my guess would be this could become a piñata of sorts, but maybe it's just a decoration. But that is cute for a birthday party. And I just like this little hat. I thought it was so adorable. You can thrift the fabric and some of the pieces, and then go buy some the number 1 and the bee and add that to the hat. But anyway, I thought that was a cute little celebration thing. But for mine, I'm gonna make some seed bombs because I have seeds on hand, and I have air dried clay, which is what I think I need for this. So that is going to be my project for completing this prompt. And for our last prompt, which is set of 3, because the queen bee is turning 3, truly you can take any bee project you can think of and do 3 of it. But for this one, I liked that it was a set of 3, supposed to look like a book stack, but home is where my honeybee, and I thought that was cute. But you could do any little set of 3, sunshine and sunflowers, anything like that. And then here are some air dry clay tags, and they took a metal bee and they pressed it in there so you have the imprint of a bee. Here they have a rock and some seashells, which I remember at, what is it called? The Brass Armadillo. There was a stand that had a bunch of seashells. I was like, I could totally go grab those. And then you can make little bee water cups for either your garden. Here they painted some rocks. You could paint 3 rocks with a bee theme. Here they have some wooden beads and some wire, and they turned those into bees, which could be cute on a tier tray or anything like that. So that would be a fun one. And then here they did some needle felting, and this is actually the project I'm going to go with. I have some supplies for needle felting, and I like this wall hanging idea. So I'm gonna try out doing that for this prompt. So those are my ideas for projects to complete the prompts for this weekend's challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here's some color palettes to inspire you if you're interested in those. But keep watching this weekend to see the next video, which will be the haul, where I'll show you the items I thrifted that I'm going to use to complete my challenges. And then later I will share with you my completed projects. If you like these videos, please give this video a like and please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.